We don't always agree, that's clear, and some ideas are Monica's and some are mine, but each of us, taken in the round, has a very positive influence. So the work is authentically collaborative. There's two parts to everything we do. There's blowing the glass hot, and then after it's blown and cooled and you can handle it, it goes to a cold shop where we cut the glass. All of our work is blown hot and cut. We don't leave work just shiny.
The battuta is an Italian technique of surface texturing. So, like everybody knows, Waterford, Baccarat, and so on, which is very precise, geometrical cutting. And the Italians, they covered the whole surface with a texture. And we were introduced to a cutter in Venice, on Murano, and we just went berserk, basically. There's no other way to put it. We just said, wow, wow. I think we were among the first who really took it out of the traditional realm where it was, which was at that point basically Venini. They had 2 or 3 different cuts, textures they used, and we just expanded.
Our innovation was that we combined that process with a technique called Swedish overlay, where you overlay colors, so that we would then not just cut the surface, we would cut through the surface and through the colors, so you'd expose different layers of color. And that was kind of our spin on this process. Because of the diversity of our work, we're quite well suited for doing big projects in museums and things where you really can do kind of what you want. So the material is in some sense limiting, because all materials have their limits. And on the other hand, it's a pathway, it's a roadway that you can use in original ways to express ideas.
We came to Wales. I mean, we had been 15 years in Paris after 20 years in Switzerland. We were in the country in Switzerland. Paris was wonderful.
In Switzerland, our home and the studio were next door to each other. In Paris, we at least had a 5-minute walk. So when you left the studio, you went home and you did decouple.
And in an apartment, of course, you know, you're not looking outside and see, okay, this apple tree needs to be picked, or whatever, you know, the donkeys. We didn't have any donkeys either, you know. It's just so
we do have a tendency to do everything backwards. So hitting 70, we decided to move from an apartment to a big house and several buildings. And I don't know, there are no rules.
In a way, we don't really belong to anybody or to anywhere except what we create where we are.
I guess we've come to the point where we realize that it is the nature of our profession that you just keep going. And there's no question that since we moved here, we have done our most ambitious and most creative work at a time when I guess most people are starting to take it easy. And I think we both feel, nah, we're not going to take it easy.
It's too much fun. It's too much of a challenge. It's, you know, it's great to really get excited about a new project that's really challenging. So I guess hopefully do more.